This isn't exactly a match-fixing story, but there's been a lot of speculation about the 2022 World Cup and Qatar. I guess, do you feel like it's possible that FIFA would move the World Cup out of that country, considering there were some allegations of bribery and other things going on?
Well, look at FIFA's previous behavior when confronted with scandal. What do? They deny, and they try and sweep it under the rug. And that's one great thing about scandal, is that whenever there's a new one, you forget about the old one. And that has been FIFA's constant policy, and the only thing that FIFA will answer to is the bottom line. And now we're seeing increasing pressure from FIFA's biggest sponsors, including Visa, Sony, Adidas, saying, you guys, you need to look into this. And if these sponsors are serious about pulling back from FIFA, then only at that time may you see actual change.
You said you don't really see this as a soccer story, it's a crime story.
Right.
Why do you look at it that way?
Because what you see on the field, the actual operational fix, is only the end point of a large industry, which really has its engine in organized crime in Asia, in China, Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, and it really all stems from that. So the players are interchangeable. The players are the guy in the corner selling a dime bag. They're the small timers. Rosters change continually, but the big players are big criminals. They're connected to some of the most violent criminal organizations in the world: Chinese triads, Russian organized crime. It's a criminal story. It's a crime story.
We saw in the NBA the Tim Donaghy scandal, which did get a lot of publicity and press, but I don't know if it got nearly the amount that people would expect if you were considering there was a rogue referee, connections with the mob, all the things you're talking about in this book. Do you think we're going to see instances of the major North American sports getting caught up in these things like match fixing?
Oh, I think it's naive to believe that this isn't going to happen in the U.S. Because why has organized crime been attracted to soccer? Simply because of the amount of betting on the game. We're talking about a global market that is roughly $1 trillion. If that was a country, that would make it the 8th largest economy in the world. And as betting on NBA grows in popularity in Asia, you're gonna see people in organized crime look at those games and say, how can we manipulate that in our favor in order to make money?